Sorry, okay, my voice is coming now. So I don't know what's going on. Yes, that's okay. So first let's complete the Krishna book and then we'll talk later. Vasudeva then addressed Nanda, my dear brother, you were told and very anxious to beget a son. And yet were none. Now by the grace of Lord you are fortunate to have a very nice son. I think that this incident is very auspicious for you, dear friend. I was imprisoned by Kansa, and now I am released. Therefore this is another work for me. I had no hope of seeing you again, but by God's grace I can see you. In this way, Vasudeva indirectly expressed his anxiety about Krishna. Krishna was sent incognito to the bed of Mother Yashoda and after Nanda very pompously. Oh my God. They celebrated Krishna birth ceremony. He went to Mathura, so Vasudeva was very much pleased and said, this is a new birth for me. He never expected that the Krishna would live, because all his other sons had been killed by Kansa. Vasudeva continued, my dear friend, it is very difficult to us for us to live together. Although we have our family and relatives, sons and daughters, by nature's way, we are generally separated from one another. The reason for this is that every living entity appears on this earth under different pressure of fruitive activities. Although they assemble together, there is no certainty of their remaining together for a long time. According to one fruitive activities, one has to act differently and thereby be separated. For example, many plant and creepers are floating on the waves of ocean. Sometimes they come together and sometimes they separate forever. One plant goes away, one away and other plant goes another. Similarly, our family assembly may be very nice while we are living together, but after some time in the course of the wave of time we are separated. So here the as the Vasudev have reached to the place where was Nand Maharaj was staying. So there he was talking that now I have got the new birth that I was in prison and I was not hope, but now I am in front of you and we are meeting. And we don't know that after that what will happen, but then he was eager to know about the Krishna and he said that in the old days that you have got your children, you see your fortune that God has given you. And tell about that we were together that time. Now we are separated, and they gave the example of the plant and the reapers, and that in the ocean they came together sometime, and they got then they separated. So these all things were there. The purport of this expression by Vasudeva is this: although he had 8 sons born in the womb of Devaki, unfortunately they were all gone. He could not even keep his one son Krishna with him. Vasudeva was feeling his separation, but he could not express the real fact. Please tell me about the welfare of Vrindavana, he said. You have many animals. Are they happy? Are they getting sufficient grass and water? Please also let me know whether the place where are you now living is undisturbed and peaceful. This inquiry was made by Vasudeva because he was very anxious about Krishna's safety. He knew that Kansa and his followers were trying to kill Krishna by sending various kind of demons. He had already resolved all that all children born within 10 days of birthday of Krishna should be killed. Because Vasudeva was so anxious about Krishna, he inquired about the safety of his residence. He also inquired about Balrama and his mother Rohini, who were entrusted Sofa was entrusted to care of Nanda Maharaj. Vasudeva also reminded Nanda Maharaj that Balarama did not know his real father. He knew you as his father, and now you have another children, Krishna, and I think you are taking very nice care of both of them. It is also significant that Vasudeva inquired about the welfare of Nanda Maharaj animals. The animals and especially the cows were protected exactly in the manner of one's children. Vasudeva was a Kshatriya and Nand Maharaj was the best. It is the duty of Kshatriya to give protection to the citizens, and it is the duty of Vaisya to give protection to the cows. The cows are as important as the citizens, just as the human citizens should be given all kind of protection, so the cow also should be given all full protection. Vasudev continued to say that the maintenance of religious principle. So here in this paragraph, it's the Vasudeva was eager to know about the Vrindavana and his son and his wife Rohini and another son Balaram who was the mother the Rohini. So he was uh, he was inquiring that all are safe. What's going on there because the Kansa has also declared those children are born in these 10 days. He will kill all of them. So he was he was inquiring about the safety of Brindavana. He was what type of age. Then after that he think about the cow that you have many hundred cows now. They have the proper grass and drink to water. Because that was the only thing that is earning point of the Maharaj as I was saying. So and the Vasudeva was a Kshatriya, so he should give the protection to the human and the rest have the work to protection to the cows. So that was all the important things. So that was going on. Vasudeva continued to say that the maintenance of religious principle, economic development, and the satisfactory executing of meeting the demands of the sense depend on cooperation among relatives, nations, and all humanity. Therefore, it is everyone's duty to see that a fellow citizen and cows are not put into difficulty. One should see to the peace and comfort to his fellow man and the animals. The development of religious principle, economic development, and such gratification can then be achieved without difficulty. Vasudeva expressed his sorrow due to not being able to give protection to his own son born of Devaki. He was thinking that religious principle, economic development, and the satisfaction of his senses were therefore all lost. One upon hearing this, Nand Maharaj replied, my dear Vasudev, I know that you are very much aggrieved because the cruel king Kansa has killed all the sons born of Devaki. Although the last child was a daughter, Kansa could not kill her and she has entered into the celestial planet. My dear friend, do not be agreed. We all being controlled by our past unseen activities. Everyone is subjected to his past deed. And one who is convergent with the philosophy. Philosophy of karma and its relation is a main in knowledge. Such a person will not be aggrieved at any incident, happy or miserable. Vasudev then replied, my dear Nanda, if you have already if you have already paid the government taxes, then return soon to your place because I think that there may be some disturbance in Gokula. After the friendly conversation between Nanda Maharaj and Vasudev, Vasudev returned to his home. Nanda Maharaj and the other cowherd men who had come to Mathura to pay their taxes also returned home. Thus ends the Bhakti Vedanta purport of the fifth chapter of Krishna, the meeting of Nanda and Vasudev. So the Nanda Maharaj was showing there thirdly, uh, so showing there uh, दुख के दुख कर रहे. So this was the today's book reading, and tomorrow we will start about Putna killed. Okay, so Putna birth will be happen tomorrow. That is about. I should start 2 pages per day. I think now I should continue with the 4 days per day because it takes much more time. Let's see. What's going on with me? User click submit. uh, React frontend, post request to Express, authentication middleware, then submit code controller, fetch prolog from MongoDB, create submission record as pending, create zero request for hidden test cases, submit batch, and J0 execute all test cases, J0 returns token, submit the one, get executed result, second check status ID, calculate passkey runtime memory, Update submission in MongoDB. Update contest score. Okay, if user is given in the contest, so yeah, I think the Tukaram Monday has. You see that. See in our college also food poisoning is on the top. I don't know that which is happening because of the bad water and what. Because in my college, I think 20 to 30 people are have getting fever. Somebody have uh, jaundice. Somebody have typhoid. So this thing is going on, and she think this typhoid and jaundice happen because of the bad food and bad water. So we should and think that food food inspection has done in our mess food. See, and what type of food we are getting. Think about it, and food inspection has done that all things are good. That means I can't think that how it's going on. Means okay, so we have this much. Means what's going on our submission when we uh, when we click on the submit, what happens? Let's see. First, the front end give the post request to the backend, and he submit it. And with the post request, he send the with data, send the user code and the language ID, that language that we have, and the problem ID with them. And where after that authentication happens, that which user is authenticated or not. After authentication, the backend has the problem from the MongoDB, and then it then backend make the submission batch before some before sending to Jet0. Uh, Before sending to Jet0, backend make the submission batch, and this submission batch consists of the your user code, the see what's going on. We have code and language request body. Okay. So fetch the problem from database. We have fetch the problem. After that, the test cases are hidden. If language equal to CPP, language equal to CPP. जब जीरो को कोड कमिट करना है constant language id equal to language id post submission post visual test dot map test cases. तो ये आपका source code, the language id, standard input and standard expected output. Or submit result, average submit result, submit token, and test result equal to average submit token. If test status dot id equal to 3,